Okay, so what have we bought in the last few years? Who wouldn't want Birkenhead Point today? That was never unloved. It was very much loved by Abacus. They did a great job, and I think we've taken it to the next level and will hopefully continue to do so. Harbourside, we bought that one. I think that's a great asset. Who would love that? Gary? Yep. Sorry about that. East Village, we bought that too. That wasn't unloved. That was a great asset. And it's a really good example, actually, of what we've been talking about insofar as... and I think... I'm not going to talk about the E word because I think everyone's spoken about the E word, but I think East Village, and we didn't develop it, but I think we're smart enough to buy it from Pace, and they really did innovate, and I think did something really different, and I think that's a word that's really, really important for our industry, is to innovate. And I think, congratulations, Gary is always very generous with his thanks and praise with the award winners, and I think Lendlease have done a great example of innovating at Streets of Barangaroo, and I think that's a great example about how we have to think differently about retail. And it's not just about the traditional shopping centre or getting bigger. I think it's really about how we create really unique places for people to meet and to connect and give them a reason, Sam, to get off the sofa and to do that great human-to-human connection. So, but at East Village, that centre is over 30,000 square metres, but less than 50% of it actually is generating retail sales in the traditional sense. And I think, we talk about digital, we talk about disruption, we talk about a whole heap of things, and I think one of the most challenging things for us going forward is how we actually measure success in our retail assets, because I think, as Greg alluded to, sales and sales productivity probably will become less of a diminishing factor in distinguishing what makes great retail assets, because the shoppers are the ones that are really driving, I think, a lot of change in our industry. It's not Amazon, it's not technology, it's consumers. And I think as much as we talk about the fact that we've thought that we were connected to them over the years, I think that they weren't necessarily satisfied with what we were providing, or the retailers generally, or shopping centres generally, and they have been enabled through technology to really choose what they want. And they have really set the pace for us, and I think that this industry is an incredibly exciting industry. It's certainly not for the faint-hearted. And I think you have to be very passionate about retailing, and be that from, as Gary obviously does, often sit at the bar at Barangaroo, or out dining or shopping or understanding what's going on in the industry. I think that's all really beholden for us to do. So I'm not going to say much more than that because I know it's a really long lunch, but special thanks to Michael. It's always a great day, and to Leanne. I look forward to, I know we probably next year we'll get to 2 billion with Chadstone, but I think it's also reimagining what are going to be our metrics about how we actually define success going forward. But good luck to everyone. We're all in this together, and I look forward to working with many more of you in the future. Thank you.